My cousin and me. My cousin and me. My cousin and me. My cousin and me.
All right, so there's no use for a fucking intro here because we fucked up. I fucked up big time. We recorded a 45-minute episode.
Let's go!
And never actually pressed record on the camera. So we got the audio and not the actual fucking video. So here we are for you doing another episode because of me. Yeah. Because of me.
Yeah, this isn't we.
Yeah.
This isn't France.
Well, I mean, we're doing an episode. But
My Cousin and Me podcast, welcome back.
Welcome back to episode number 6.
Let's go.
Episode number 6. I'm Denis Fabricante. We got Mike DeCamillis.
Happy Friday, everybody.
And we got our guy, AJ McGinty. First guest ever. And we fucked up the first episode.
Low budget.
Talk about low budget. We talked about it in the first episode.
We knew he was coming. We were like, fuck this guy. He's too jacked.
I got nervous. I got fucking nervous. And then he was like talking shit about the Lego chair. And Mike said something about Captain America having to sit in a Lego chair. I got nervous. My fucking fault.
Press record. He's like, ow, my finger.
You know what? Hold on 1 second. I just want to see if it's fucking recording. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're good.
It's a miracle.
Welcome, AJ, to My Cousin and Me podcast.
Welcome back.
I feel like I've been here for a couple hours.
You have been.
Actually, now we're a little bit more tuned up.
Yeah.
We got you a couple more drinks in you now. So it'll be...
I apologize. That's all my fault. We got the audio. We just didn't want to fucking leave you guys hanging. We wanted you guys to see this guy.
Look at this beautiful fucking man. They don't give a shit. He's got a kid. He's like, fuck, I gotta get home, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in the fucking Fisher Price fucking chair over here.
Dude, we talked so much
sitting in
shit.
this thing for 2 hours.
You want to? Let's switch. No, please.
I want a fucking throne.
Please.
No, it's fine.
Please.
I'll sit in your fucking piece of shit.
Welcome
More
back.
comfortable in a fucking porta potty over here.
We thought it was going to be a 40-minute episode. Yeah. Turns out it's going to be a fucking hour and a half.
That's it, man. Roll with the punches, man. TGIF.
Oh. You know, it's one of those things. But, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I don't
give a shit.
We finished the episode. I got up to stop the recording, and I saw that it never fucking pressed the fucking button, and I almost shit my fucking pants.
What is this Mickey Mouse operation you got going on here?
Hey, I try. It's the first time we got somebody out. We're working out the kinks.
Fucking sweating me out with this light over here.
I know.
Man.
It's first of all, it's a vitamin D light.
I was gonna say, you get a little suntan going on right now.
It makes you feel good, makes you feel happy.
I feel like I'm on the surface of the sun.
You are. I mean, you are. But it looks good on the fucking. It's a backlight. You know.
Right.
Well,
you got to have lighting.
Welcome back.
Otherwise, you're gonna be in the dungy attic up here. It's like. So,
well, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for coming back,
we
AJ.
Appreciate
Deja vu all over again.
Hey, thanks for staying, actually. He loved it so much, he wanted to do another round.
That's it, man. Fucking AJ McGinty, man.
AJ
Welcome
McGinty.
back. Haven't seen you in a couple years. But it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. See you hanging with us again.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
I mean, what do we talk about? I mean, we already fucking talked. No, but AJ's a jujitsu fighter, and like I said in the last episode, the kind of guy you don't want on your bad side. And I just got on his bad side. So, yeah, it was close.
Smack him around a little bit later.
It was close. We almost got into the cage.
He did get powerbombed through the table before we hit record on this.
Luckily, I had a steel chair, and I didn't know. I just fucking threw it.
I was going to hit him, but I felt like it was a girl or something with that fucking long hair.
Oh, my God. This is gonna be bad. This episode's going to be tuned up. I'm telling you right now.
I think it just might be fucking done it. We had a good 6 episodes. It was great.
I'll just drop the mic for you.
But,
Holy
all
shit,
seriousness,
dude.
Man. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for coming back.
We
Thanks for staying.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And yeah, man, let's get into it, man. We were talking about the 90s because our first episode is about the 90s.
Yep.
And you know, we got a little. I actually got a little upset because Dennis was like, "Yeah, AJ wants to come on," and I was like, "All right," and he was like, "Yeah, but he said Home Alone." He was like, Home Alone 2. See, that's the better one." And I was like, "No, I don't know if I want him on anymore."
Dude.
Boston, New York, man. Come on.
Dude.
The talk boy.
Talk boy.
Talk-
Dennis had a talk boy. when
I had
we
a
were
fucking
kids.
talk boy,
Yeah, yeah.
and I still have one somewhere.
Bring that for episode 7.
yeah, that would be
Actually,
good.
we'll use that to record.
Dude, we'll record on a tape, on a cassette. Man, what's up, my
He's playing it in the shower. He's like, "Get out of here, little pervert."
Yeah, your nose, little pervert. I'm sorry, you're silly. He's like, you was smooching.
So you're
With my
smooching
bro-
with my cousin.
with my
Oh,
brother.
Yeah, that's it.
Bony bags. Cliff, it wasn't me. Remember,
It's a lie.
it's a lie. The guy had like a lisp. Dude, bony bags.
Bony. Wait, now let me ask this. That movie's called. Is that a fake movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Angels with filthy faces.
Yes.
Or whatever?
Yeah,
It's
fake.
Angels with dirty
Yeah.
faces. That's a real movie. And
Yeah.
they okay.
That's a fake movie that they made for that, which is which is genius.
pretty
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
That's awesome.
Pretty crazy.
They
I
did
just
that.
always remembered, like, there's a homeless lady that he's, like, best friends with all of a sudden
Yeah.
in the movie. Like,
Yeah, it's like-
here's a dove. Like, we're best
It's like,
friends.
hey kids, go talk to strangers.
There are parts of it where like you feel more Christmassy than the first one. I'll say that. Like when he goes
New
into the
York
toy
City.
store and
Yeah.
like
Right.
he meets the owner and like fucking FAO Schwartz.
Duncan's,
That's what it was supposed to be.
FAO
Yeah.
Schwartz. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be,
Duncan's toy chest.
Duncan's toy
He's like,
chest.
turtle doves.
My, where'd you get all that money?
This lady hasn't eaten in, like, a month, and he's giving her a fucking turtle dove. She's like, how about some cash, kid?
She's like, I got real fucking doves. What- I got other problems.
I got
too over
1,000 doves around me. Thank you for this toy
here.
dove.
Have you ever-
You're treating me to fucking hot chocolate in a fucking museum or a fucking opera.
How about I kill one of these doves and eat it? Because I'm freaking starving here.
Dude, if she was a real mental fucking like homeless, she would just like
Yeah.
bit the fucking.
If that was a
head
real
off.
New York City homeless, she would have just robbed Kevin McAllister and be like, "Fuck you, get the hell out of here."
She'd be like throwing shit at him. It's like, dude, I'm not even kidding. Like it's like that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no nice homeless woman that's gonna fucking be like, "Oh, here's a turtle dove. I'll take a turtle dove."
She'll be down there eating the bread that the people are throwing
Yeah,
out for the doves.
seriously. She'd be like under the turtle dove.
Now we're really fucking up. We're making fun of homeless. Oh, we're
Oh,
really
yeah,
fucking-
sure.
Dude.
You guys are canceled. This is.
Yeah.
Don't say the name of my channel on here.
Hey, I look like one of them. I'm all right.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
But yeah, no, the first one, it was so classic, but it's true. It's true. The second one does bring a Christmas.
Oh, I thought you meant the first episode that we recorded.
That was
I'm like,
a
yeah,
classic.
the first one was good. It was
Yeah.
smooth.
This
And now
one sucks.
This one's gonna be a fucking train wreck. Come on, like, well, come on, Big Denny.
All right, Big Denny.
Yo.
I guess-
So the last episode we were talking about chat rooms. The 90s came up. AJ grew up next door to me. Him and I would spend a lot of time in the basement. No, I'm just kidding. It sounds fucking bad.
That's how I got MS.
We were kids. The internet was new, and we were just like being like dipshits on. Everyone went on chat rooms, and he was saying how we used a name called Big Denny. That was like my screen name because Big Willie style, whatever. Long story. And we were on a chat room, and it said, hey, room, whatever. And they said, oh, Big Denny, just like my tits. What?
I was trying to explain what a chat room is to my wife, right? And she's like, oh, I don't know, because MySpace was like the first thing she had.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you literally, there's like 1,000 people in there. You write something, and 1,000 answers just go that has nothing to do with whatever you wrote.
Right.
It's the dumbest thing
Right.
ever, but we would be in there like,
It really didn't
Hi.
make any sense.
I'm 21 years old or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You write something stupid, you're like 7.
I'm here. You're
Yeah.
here too. What's
Yeah.
up?
Big Denny, just like my tits. It's like, holy
That's probably what the
shit.
guy's voice
Age,
actually
sex,
sounded like.
location.
Yeah. ASL. AOL, ASL. It's like,
But that's what makes me, that killed me when you said Big Denny, because mine was Lil Mike D.
Lil Mike D.
At AOL.com. Lil Mike D at AOL.com.
Hold on,
I
before
actually,
this thing fucking goes out, keep going. I gotta see I can see the fucking screen going.
It's fucking amateur hour in this one.
The computer wants to go to sleep. I just want to make sure it doesn't go to sleep without me. Don't go sleeping without me now, girl. All right. Okay, girl. All right. Yeah. All right.
I lost it. I lost the train of thought.
I remember one time you were playing the guitar when we were like a kid, and you started playing the rock version of "Back That Ass Up." We're like,
Get the
fifth
guitar
grade.
right now.
And after you back it up, then stop. What? Drop it like it's hot.
How did you like broke it like wobbly wobbly wop wobbly wobbly wop?
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Oh my god. But we were talking about chat rooms or something.
They were insane. Chat rooms were insane. I don't understand what the fucking fascination was about it, but like it was just
you didn't see anybody.
Yeah.
It was just words on the
just
screen.
words.
We're on the screen. It's like, ooh, I like the way that sounds.
That is a sexy word.
I don't need to know who's behind those words. Who gives a shit?
Meanwhile, those guys who are on those chat rooms, they're like in their 60s now.
Yeah.
On fucking Instagram with
like,
fake accounts.
They're like, big booties. I like it.
The worst
Whatever
part,
happened to Big Denny? I miss him.
we're putting like we're 21 or whatever in there the whole time. If we were fucking 10 like we were,
Yeah.
probably would have had a lot of people talking to
Yo,
us.
fucking, hey, seriously. Hey, what
What elementary school are you in?
Fucking
Holy
big.
shit, it's so morbid.
Some of the names that were there, like I used to know some girls. Like one girl I knew, her name was like Blazing Booty, like it's fucking like Blazing Booty XOX.
Yeah.
Like all these fucking like ridiculous names, just to like.
Yankees Princess XO 143 like
The best is when they keep that email and they're like an adult.
Dude.
And you're like, change that.
I gotta be honest with you, that was me until I was like in my early 20s.
that's awesome.
I was like 25 and I was at Express. They're like, "Do you want to open up Express card?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "What's your email?" I was like, Lil Mike D.
I would have just
Are
gave
you
a
a
fake
rapper?
email.
They're like, "What?" I was like, Lil Mike D at AOL.com.
Imagine I'm like, it's actually Big Denny at AOL.com. Oh, and she's like, oh, just like my tits.
Oh, like my tits.
Like, what's your email? I'm like, Sex Mikey, for life.
143.
What a time. What a simpler time. What a simpler time.
Yeah.
It was better. So much better.
Way better. Before like the internet got in our pocket.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's yeah, because you guys grew up next to each other, right?
Oh,
On
yeah.
the street.
yeah.
And that was I grew up next to my friend Berto, like just playing in the street. Like,
Yeah, it was fun.
Like to go ask him to hang out, I would go to his house and I would fucking knock on his door and just be like, his mom would answer the door and I'd be like, "Chris, can you come out and play?" Like that'd be it.
Yeah.
That was it. That's
Yep.
how we hung out.
Yeah.
And it's just oh man.
I learned to curse from the Fabricanti. I told my mom today, I'm like, "Oh, I'm going on Denis's podcast with his cousin." And she's like, "Man, he had a filthy mouth as a child." That was the first thing. She didn't say, "How's Denis doing?" or anything. She's like, "He had a filthy mouth." I remember like going home, I'd be like 5, I'd be like, "What does fuck mean?"
I still have a filthy mouth. It's just part of the vocab. I don't know. It's one of those things. Never left. It never
My mom
left.
would be like, "I don't know about that Denis kid."
I tried to curb it, but I was like 20.
Yeah.
I was like, I sound like a fucking idiot. Look,
Oh.
I sound like a fucking idiot.
Fucking idiot.
And here I am.
It still comes out. It's like the more drunk I get and the more Italians I'm around, it comes out. Man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck you talking about?
I gotta go.
And then I'm like around people like I'm like, oh, I gotta stop this shit. What am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
No, it's not good. It's definitely not acceptable.
But then it's funny. Then like when I go to work and like I go on job interviews, I morph. I straight morph. And it's like an old school when he like does the debate.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's like, what happened? I blacked out. 'Cause, like, I'll go on an interview and I'm like, yes, my name's Michael DiCamelis. I worked in retail. I was up in management. I did, and then like I get out, I'm like, holy shit, I knew what those words meant. What the fuck? I don't. Like you ever see that movie Don't Be a Menace in South Central?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, hell
yeah.
yeah.
And he like comes in, he's like, height, deuce. He's like, father's name? I don't know. He's like, I heard your motherfuckers is hiring. What's up?
He goes, 6? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, that's really me. And then I go on an interview and I'm like, morph. I'm like, all right, at least I got some smarts deep back there.
Yeah.
They just don't come out often. But
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
it's just crazy how you could turn it on and off, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time. Sometimes my niece is around. I'm like, yeah, this fucking guy. I'm like, and my niece looks at me. She knows, and she's like 4. She's like, and my mom's like, my mom's around. She's like, so Uncle said a bad word. Uncle Dennis said a bad word. He's like, I'm like, yeah, I said freak. Hey, man.
My nieces are getting like big now. My oldest niece is like 10, so she's like.
Wow.
Smarter than me. Like,
Yeah.
she's smarter than me. She plays piano.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader, Mark?
She's sharp. And, like, anytime I'm around, I'm like, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You just had a baby, right?
Yeah, I did. She's 7 months old.
Wow.
And we actually just had our first time in the ER.
Oh, man.
She started turning like
Jeez.
blue. Her lips were blue. Her fucking hands were blue. I was like, holy
Jesus.
shit.
Holy shit.
You know, my wife's like starting to like get like nervous and like crying all over. I'm like, hey, look at me.
Yeah. We're going to take care of this.
You take care of the baby. I some NASCAR freaking maneuvers down Route 9 going to Mass
Holy
there.
shit, yeah, I'm
Right?
sure.
We get in there and, you know, we're like talking to the nurse or whatever. And we're in the, you know, the ER room is fucking kind of crazy. You got people like talking to themselves and shit, like homeless people everywhere. And I hear the one guy, they're like, we need to get this guy like isolated. Where's it a good? And the guy starts walking like towards us, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Like, the whole time.
You're in just fucking dad mode. I'm
Dad,
gonna kill
like,
anybody who comes near my baby and
Papa
my wife.
Bear, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like looking at my wife. I'm like, you take care of the kid. I'll kill everybody. I'm like, this guy's walking over. I got my like,
That's
my
a fucking man.
Yeah.
That's a fucking
My,
alpha
like,
male.
judo chop hand, like ready to go, like fucking action. Like
Dude.
if this guy, fucking.
Let's get in. Let's get go.
I'm like, if everybody just attacks us I don't know why, but if everybody just decides to attack me and my wife and my baby at one time, this is how I'm going to take everybody out. Like, that's what's going through my head. Like a fucking psycho. And I'm like, if they don't end up taking my baby in here in 20 minutes, I'm going to full John Q on them. And I'm locking this hospital down.
See, on episode 1, we talked about how I'm not a man. I'm not a man. Guess what? Episode 6, we got a fucking alpha male right here. That's what we brought to episode 6, an alpha male, because I'm not one. We brought one. Living proof Captain America right
My
here.
wife's looking at me like, you're a psycho. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I got this whole thing taken care of.
Dude, that's,
Go.
that shit just comes naturally. I mean,
It's weird.
I would assume if I do have a baby, and it just comes.
Yeah, it
right.
does.
It just like automatically.
First
It's like
day.
your instinct. It's
Yeah. They got me in there. I'm fucking
You just
delivering
become
this
primal.
baby, basically.
Holy
Like, the
shit.
doctor's like, hold her leg up. I'm like, what? Are you guys paying me? Am I a fucking nurse now? Like, am I getting a discount on this because I'm helping you guys?
Can you take like 30 grand off the top just because I'm holding her leg?
I'm like, I'm doing some
Like,
fucking
man, I gotta
operation
cut
for you
this
guys.
cord. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You
Yeah.
gonna pay me for this? I don't know how to do
I'm
this.
doing
shit.
minor surgery now, cutting this freaking cord. And like I was saying, you know, first thing that comes through my head is cone heads, right?
Yeah, I love that.
When they're
That's
like,
incredible.
do you want to cut this cord? I'm like, this is what I'm telling my wife before. Like, I'm gonna bite the cord. Like, as soon as it happened, I had like no emotion. I'm just like, I'm like scared shitless.
I was gonna say, I'm like, how do I do this?
Like it's not funny now. Like I'm like, oh
Yo.
my god, there's like
Dude,
this
go-
alien came out of and it's still like attached to her somehow. Like, what is this thing?
Yo,
I gotta be honest with you,
Dude, that's
I was
wild.
freaking
I don't
out.
think I'd be able to do it. I really don't think I'd be able to do it.
Dude, and Conan, when he goes, he
Yeah.
just like nods, and then he bites the fucking thing, and the nurse passes out. It's like, dude.
The best is my wife's
Relax.
given birth or and everything. And I'm like, man, I slept in that fucking chair last night and my back hurts. I'm like, this is really taking a toll on me. Like, that's what I'm like. I'm like ordering food as I'm like, oh, can I get the peach cobbler? And she's like sweating, giving birth. And so I'm like, this meatloaf sucks. Like, like,
That's why women
chair is awful.
women are stronger than men.
Oh, yeah, without
They
a doubt.
Really are stronger
Dude.
than men. It's exactly why they have the
When
babies.
I was watching that, I was like, no, I'd rather fight anybody than
Yo,
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
There's a
No
reason why they have
way.
the babies because
Yeah.
we're a bunch of bitches.
Oh, yeah.
We're a bunch of bitches.
yeah. No, I was not doing that.
We could do manly shit, but we can't.
I'm like coaching her along. I'm like, push. And then I'm like, you need to push harder. And she looked at me like she was going to murder me. And I was like, whatever you want to do.
Right.
Like,
All right, I
hey,
won't say that. I won't say
Yeah.
that. You don't want to push harder? Okay,
hey,
I won't do
take
it.
it easy. The
do you
baby's
wanna do?
going to come out. She's going to come. Don't worry about it.
I'll go grab Dennis's Lego chair and sit in the corner and watch you.
I'm like, yeah, push as soft as you want. Baby's head might come out a little longer or something. I don't know how this works, but don't worry about it.
She was okay though, your daughter?
Yeah. Nah, she came out pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
You know, she's still a McGinty, so I mean,
Yo, not a Mac Ginty.
no, don't say
We
that.
won't have to bring that
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, that
Nothing-
was for the episode.
that got edited out.
Yeah, thank God that's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
boy.
I'm glad to hear
waste
your
of
daughter's
time.
healthy though. That's
thank
great.
Waste of time.
Congrats, man, being a dad. I don't know what that is like. I'm very irresponsible, you know. I go out and I fucking drink, and then I get home. I'm like, shit, what do I make for dinner? I don't fucking know.
I'm not irresponsible. I'm just selfish. I'm like,
Yeah, they take a lot of your money.
oh,
I'm like, whoa.
yo, fuck that.
I don't even have money for myself.
I'm like looking at daycare. I'm like, oh, we could have a vacation home.
Oh.
I'm like, can you like homeschool this baby? Like, come on. Like, there's YouTube. It's got Sesame Street on there. Like,
Yo, put on YouTube all day long. It's on like 24 hours. The kid's just like,
she can't walk yet. She's not going anywhere. Like,
come on, what's the rush? Like, let's go get a vacation home.
Everybody asks me, like, do you want to have kids too? I'm like, I love kids. I really would like to, but you know, gas is like $7 a gallon.
oh, yeah.
I don't really know if I can do that.
Dude, I don't want to know what diapers are.
I don't know if I can do that.
What's a diaper
So,
cost?
props
Dude.
to you, man. That's-
We were looking at some daycares, and some of them are rough. Because we're like,
Oh.
we're in LaGrange, so it's like,
bet.
it's not bad. But Poughkeepsie's not far.
$1,500 a month or a week.
1,600.
Holy
We went to one that was like,
A week?
no,
Oh, a
month.
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 Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said a week.
Nah.
I was like, wait, what?
We went to one where if we had a boy, I told my wife, my kid would come here because he'd be a man fast. Like, I feel like arts and crafts time, this kid's making like shanks and stuff. Like, like he would
the
grow
kid's
up
like-
fast, you know.
The kid's like sharpening his toothbrush. He's like, yeah, motherfucker. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stab that. I'm gonna stab little fucking Charlie
like-
over there.
He's like, yeah, you want to steal my fucking Play-Doh? I'm going to fucking let
Yeah.
you. You're going to learn today.
Is that a tribal tattoo on that kid? His stomach say thug life? Like, what?
Only God can judge me across his chest.
Dude, does he have piercings? What the fuck is that shit?
Does that say little D? Little Mike D?
Wait, does that say Big Denny? Wait, does that kid have a Playboy? Wait,
Speaking
no,
of-
it's not a play, it's a hustler.
It's classier.
Yeah.
Speaking of Playboy,
Yes.
first time I ever seen a Playboy was in Dennis's dad's van.
But it wasn't his.
yeah, we have to
It's not
disclaimer
mine.
that.
It's not mine, Mom. No, he drove a van that was like for commuters or whatever. And the guy that rode the van in the back.
Yeah, which
You
is
just
the
weird.
fuck?
You just have
Super
stash back
weird.
there?
What the fuck was that guy doing? My
Why
dad's like
was your
driving
dad
this
driving
thing down
him?
the Taconic, and he's got 15 passengers in this fucking van. There was a guy in the way back who just had fucking Playboys.
Like,
Dennis's dad is
the
the host of
magazines-
Bang Bus.
They were just like. They were just like.
I am on this fucking roof like that.
They were just like out and about, like they weren't
were
even hidden.
in
They
the
were just
back.
like in the
They're
back,
in the, like,
fucking
back
in
of
the
the seat.
pockets.
Yep.
like on like the airline when you have like that all those like thing like the menu and shit. It was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
like
Oh, he didn't give a fuck. He
no,
just
it's getting good
Nah,
shit.
nah.
Just let him out.
No, I've even brought it up to my dad like in recent years.
Yeah.
So what's with those Playboys, man? He's like, dude, that guy was a fucking weirdo. It's like
Probably should have been driving around, you kids.
it's like weirdo. No shit. It's like dude had
He's like, yeah, he was in those chat rooms with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Dude had Playboys on the way home from work with like other like strangers, like they hit all the parking rides like up like Taconic, and like everybody just rode this. It was like a company van.
Right.
They all rode to work together. But my dad like like volunteered to be like the driver of it because he came
Right.
from the furthest like point, you know.
Yeah.
And then picked all these people up, and then they all just went to work at this company. And it was paid for by the company, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened. But this guy had fucking Playboys. And me and him are like 7, like in this 15-passenger van. You feel like you were like in a tour van, like a tour bus. Like,
It was
like,
a
like,
huge bus. It was like a bus.
it was about 15 fucking seats. And we're like climbing over things. All of a sudden we're just like, wait, what's this? Oh, shit!
Dropping the pages. Fucking
Dude.
Dropping the page, my balls dropped. I was like, did we just become men?
Yo, I was like, I think so. Meanwhile, I was like, no, I'm gonna say I did, but I'm a couple years younger. I'm not quite there yet.
I was like, what are these? Why are these pages stuck together?
Those fucking things, man. Do they even sell those in stores animore? I don't even know. Like,
No.
It's not even a thing anymore
No.
because of the internet.
Like we said, the internet killed all
Yeah.
that shit,
all
dude.
of it. It's like cause
The dot coms.
I remember
The internet killed the porno star.
I remember going into like CVS back in the day with my mom. Like she'd be going to get like whatever, and like I'd go into the section like I'd try to like read through it through the plastic. I'm like, how do I?
Yeah, they were always sealed.
Seals like I'm like, how do I read this?
Like holding it up to the light.
while she's shopping, like so I don't get caught.
Yo, they were in like Rite Aid and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just like on like a different shelf.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
They weren't even like behind the register. Like they were just fucking
yeah.
there.
You could see like the girl's eyes.
Yeah, you could
right?
just you could just get that, but like nowadays, baby formula's locked up.
Yes.
But porno mags were fucking there to go.
Yeah.
But baby formula's locked up.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Mom threw out your best porno mag. Dude, the best porno mag. That's great.
Fucking Beastie Boys. I was actually in that group, Mike
Yeah,
D.
yeah, Mike D, and you're
Little Mike D.
Little Mike D.
Are you his son? Are you related to Mike D? Are you him? Are you his kid?
The Beastie Boys were epic. They were fucking epic.
Yeah, they were.
They were actually the first real white rappers before Eminem.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
weren't they like punk before that though? Weren't they like a punk band?
Yeah, I kind of. They were
I
like
thought they did like punk rock before that.
like rock. They were like rock rap-ish. Like, but
yeah,
like,
yeah, but I think even
Yeah.
before that, I think they were in the punk scene before they like broke.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just delusional.
No,
I forgot to press fucking record. Don't listen to me.
Is this even recording this time?
I'm just rambling.
I'm not doing 3 of these.
I'm gonna check one more time. Talk amongst yourselves.
If we record a third episode, I'm gonna be half in the bed.
Yeah.
So.
My wife definitely thinks I'm making this up so I can hang out.
Yeah. So you just wanted a night with
She's
the
like,
boys.
oh, okay, yeah. The guys forgot
No,
to press
we're good.
record.
We're good. He's not lying. I was a fuck up.
This guy's
Still
a
am.
professional musician. He forgets to press record? I don't think so.
Well,
You're lying.
I
Hey,
pressed
man.
record on the audio. I'm not a videographer. I just
if I was
set up the shit.
If I was doing this podcast, I would just be recording with my phone. So I have no idea what's going on. You're just like, oh, I didn't press record. I'm like, oh shit.
There's
I
so
don't
many
even know how to
things
work any
going
of
up
this
and down over there. I'm like,
stuff. So
is
it
this
is
my
what it is,
voice?
man. What do we
Yep.
do?
You're the third. You're the third one.
Why is mine so low?
What are you gonna do?
You gotta hold it a little closer. But I can always adjust that. I'm gonna
Look at
adjust
this
that in
guy.
post.
Look at this guy. Now he's a pro.
No, I was gonna adjust it in post anyway. We call that post
Why don't you,
in the production world.
Adjust the record button so when you hit it, it goes.
Well, I watched my finger hit it and it's red and we're good. We're in the red zone. We're good. We're in the danger zone, baby.
Gonna take a ride into
Danger zone.
But yeah, man, let's get into it though. While we have you here, man. So you have a gym, right? You do Jujitsu. You have Black Hole Fitness.
Yeah, I don't own the gym.
Okay.
Mike Wacker owns the gym. He's got 5 Black Hole gyms. They do MMA, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing.
Awesome.
He's got a bunch of pro fighters. I just had my first pro fight a couple months ago, or about a month ago.
Yep.
Nice.
But he's got people that fight in Bellator. I got to corner somebody in Bellator, which was awesome.
That's
Oh,
sick.
that's great.
I met like Big John McCarthy, like all these like UFC guys.
Big guys, yeah.
He's actually in Singapore right now.
Oh,
He's
shit.
he's got Danielle Kelly fighting in One Fighting that's on ESPN. That's like a big deal.
Nice.
He's got Fatima Klein. She fights for Invicta, which is part of like the UFC.
Yeah.
He's doing some fucking big
Yeah,
things.
he's doing huge things, and he just competed
I was gonna say he
in
fights-
Cancun.
Yeah.
And I mean, he looked we're 36 years old. We're
Yeah,
like old men for this sport.
Right.
But the guy looked better than he's ever looked in his life. I mean,
That's awesome.
I don't know if he's going to compete anymore, or I don't know if his wife's going to let him keep going to different countries and competing. But
Yeah.
I mean, man, he looked good. All his fighters are just amazing. It's
Good
real
for him
cool.
though, man. He's got the gyms like spreading out. And
Yeah.
doing his thing.
Yeah,
That's
That's
awesome.
what I
man.
remember.
Shout out to Mike.
I remember Black Hole Fitness when I used to go to the Last Chance in Wappingers. I remember the Black Hole. That was the first one, right? In 366?
Yeah. He had one. Actually, he had one in Fishkill at one point, but it's like the same one that he's been moving around. But
Gotcha.
now they're franchised out.
Okay.
So he's got 5 of them. Yeah,
That's sick, man.
it's awesome. Yeah,
Good
he's
for
doing
him.
big things.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
you're still fighting too. You're still.
Yeah,
doing
I'm
your
like
thing.
that old guy that just doesn't know
Yeah,
when to give
'cause
up.
You've been wrestling
You know.
since you were younger, right? You were.
Yeah, I've wrestled my whole life, and then once you're at college, there's like nothing to do after that. I mean,
Right.
I'm not going to the Olympics or anything, so
Right.
started doing jujitsu. It's like the same type of thing,
Yeah.
but with submissions. I did some boxing, did some MMA, but once I got diagnosed with MS,
Yeah.
I couldn't get hit anymore.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not supposed to be probably doing the grappling. I went to an appointment, and my doctor was like, "Oh, you're not doing anything like too physical, anything like that." I'm like, no. And
Not at all.
I got
Near
like
it.
black eyes and stuff, and she's like, what's going on? Why do you got bruises?
My wife hates
Yeah,
me.
she probably. I was like, my wife beat me. My wife's standing right there, probably about to kill me.
It was my turn to change the diapers, and I didn't want to get up.
So
So-
they totally.
Yeah, she was
gratify,
like,
you cannot.
yeah,
do
she was
any
like,
physical
you
activity.
can't do any of that. I'm like, yeah, I started wrestling. I've been wrestling. And she's like, you just said you don't do anything. And I'm like, I didn't want to tell you the truth. And she's like, you don't lie to your doctor. Like, you got to tell the truth. My
Right.
wife's like, what are you? You're
I thought you-
embarrassing me.
Right.
I thought you meant at bars. I'm in the cage.
Yeah, I'm like-
I'm in the safe zone.
There's a referee in there. He's gonna stop it. You know,
I'm in a safe place. You
Yeah.
know? Like, it's not gonna get anywhere crazy.
yeah. When you pass out, they turn you over and they bring oxygen back into you. Like, I'm good. You know. Like,
Yo, have you ever passed out?
No.
He's like, nah, fuck that. I kicked the shit out of everybody.
Nah.
That's
Nah. Well, I don't do the boxing anymore. I don't
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
MMA. So it's jiu-jitsu, and yeah, people like can get choked out,
Right,
but
right.
like, nah, I'm trying to keep like as many brain cells as I got
Yeah,
left up there.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so.
What age did you find out that you had MS?
It's 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I do a lot of public speaking. I had to go to Mississippi, right, because I used to work in Indian Point
Okay.
nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
So they would send you to like all these, the places they sent you were like pieces of shit in the South. I
Right.
mean, I don't work for them anymore, so I can say that.
Right.
So
That's the South.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't like the dirty South. It
Yeah.
was sucked.
Yeah.
You know, so like I'm in Mississippi and I got to give a PowerPoint presentation, and luckily I memorized it.
Yeah.
Because I wake up the next day to give it, and I can't see shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I kept thinking I had an inner ear infection. I don't know why that went through
Right.
my head. Probably because my balance was off and my eyesight was off.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, well, I don't want to go to like freaking where Forrest Gump goes down here,
Right.
So I'm like, I gotta get
Your mama sure cares about your schooling.
yeah. I'm like, I gotta get back
Get
to
back
New
home.
York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get back to New York, and we go to the like 3 different doctors, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh, you got 6 nerve palsy and all this stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then they send me to Vassar, so I'm there, and
Yeah.
I don't know if I like pissed this doctor off or what, but at like my 3rd day in there, like I'm making a lot of jokes because
Yeah.
you're like trying to humor
I
yourself.
was gonna say
Yeah.
that's you.
You
I
know.
remember you got that.
Oh
humor,
my
man.
god!
You got
Well,
the-
That's why
humor.
you're on this podcast.
Yeah.
You have that
Yeah,
humor.
this guy did not find it funny, and he
Right.
was like, "Do you have any questions about MS?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good." Like I googled it, And he's like, "Let me tell you something." He's like, You'll probably be in a wheelchair. You'll probably go blind." And he's like telling me else. I was
What?
like, "Holy shit!" So now he leaves, and I'm like, "Oh
Like,
man,"
oh,
I'm like
fucking- yeah,
freaking out.
jeez. Oh,
I got a freaking eye patch on. It's not cool. Like
Right,
I don't look like one of the badasses from like James Bond films. Like.
I mean, you're what 6'3", 6
Yeah,
with
but-
an eye patch. You look pretty badass.
Nah.
If I wore an eye patch at 5'9", I look like a fucking.
Not when the other side's crying. So,
I
like,
look like a fucking creep.
yeah.
I look like a one-legged pirate with a fucking eye patch. You can make it work. You're 6'3", jacked with tats.
Yeah.
You,
Yo,
you,
who's gonna say anything?
no one's
Like,
gonna say shit to you.
Well, 2 days later, I go to the freaking Gold's Gym, and I go to, like, scan it. I don't have my freaking card on me.
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, you know, my name's AJ McGinty, and they're like, what'd you say your name is? And the other guy behind the desk goes, Captain Jack Sparrow, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking get like I'm like freaking out. I'm already like in a weird like mindset. It's like people.
What
are,
did they say? So you showed your emotion.
I like hulked out. I was
what did they do?
I was like full Hulk Hogan mode. I was
gonna
like,
say you were probably
double
ready,
finger point.
You were probably ready to jump.
What'd you say, brother?
Ooh.
You know, like
brother.
Ooh, you know, like screaming. And I think I let like an
Your
R
blood.
out
Like
at one point, and people are like, you know, like I'm like, man,
Your blood must have been.
this guy
boiling.
must have went home and been like, I think a pirate actually tried to fight me. Like, and I'm like,
What a
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
I think
Yeah.
he lost his parrot or something.
dude.
You must have been
Shit.
ready to fucking.
People
kill
say
him.
stupid things. That was the dumbest thing I ever heard. Like, my friends can bust on me, but not some
Right,
stranger.
right.
Yo, did the guy like stand down or like what?
Dude, I don't know if I even saw him at that point. Like, I got a pirate fucking eye patch on. I think my other, I blanked out from being so mad. And this guy was probably just like, holy shit, like,
Right.
what did I just
probably
do?
didn't even register because, like, obviously that you just found out the news, like you're wearing the eye patch, like, so like you're like, wait, what the fuck did he just really fucking say that?
Dude,
Like,
yeah.
that's how I would have reacted.
I mean, I get the like, oh, you don't look sick and stuff all the time,
Right,
like you
right.
said to me when I
I
first
was
saw you
get-
tonight.
yeah.
After I told you not to say that shit. I'm like, hey, don't say that. Oh, okay, you don't look sick.
Oh,
bro.
I
I'm
do.
like-
You look
I'm like,
jacked.
did you not just fucking? Did you listening?
No, I wasn't because I'm fucking. I didn't go to college, bro.
Dude, I forgot to press record. I'm like, yo, AJ's
like-
AJ's like, fuck this show. This
like-
show sucks.
I'm like, bro, you're jacked and healthy. You look healthier than me. I'm 34. And you look healthier than me. What do
I'm
you
like,
mean?
this
You
shit's
got
in my,
MS?
it's in my brain, bro. Like, what do you- I'll bring my MRI with me next time. I'll be like, you see these? These are the fucking lesions.
That's it, bro.
yeah, we'll probably forget to record it.
Yeah. These are the scars on my brain.
I actually no.
shit.
But
I probably
I
have
was,
a new one now after this fucking podcast.
Yo, seriously.
I was.
You have now become dumber.
Yo.
I was
Yo,
watching.
seriously.
I was watching your YouTube channel though. I think it was like 2 days ago, kicking MS ass, and I saw the top 25 things that people say that are fucking dumb, and
Yeah.
I watched a couple of them, and I still fucking said it to you.
Yeah, well.
because I wasn't too knowledgeable on it, man. I didn't know too much about it, but
Well, it's a weird thing. When they told me, I was like,
Yeah.
they're like, you have MS. I was like, oh, I'm not
Obviously,
60.
you didn't
You're
need to
talking to
know
the wrong
about it.
person.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I did like that whole like karma thing. I was like, what did I do in my life that made me
Yeah.
get this?
Oh,
but
shit.
Right.
you know, it's just one of those things that you can't do anything about.
Yeah.
But you know, it was scary in the beginning, so I'm like, you know what? Let me like take this and try to do something with it. Like I've
Right.
always had that fighter mentality,
Right.
and I'm like, now's the time to like use it. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so I tell people all the time, like, this is a fight I've been preparing for my whole life.
Yeah.
But I didn't sign up for it. You know,
Right,
so
right.
like, I'm trying to like
And
help
that's-
people that just got it.
Dude,
and,
that's like-
talk
that's
to
I was
very
gonna say.
inspirational.
I was gonna say
It's-
now a lot of people you know who have it, like, are they scared or like they're like,
Yeah.
you know, 'cause-
People ask a lot of questions, and you know, MS is weird. Like, there's so many different things that it can affect because it's your brain or your
Yeah,
spinal
yeah.
cord.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, depending on where these lesions are, right? There's scars, like multiple sclerosis. Sclerosis is scars, right?
Yeah.
In Latin, so it means multiple scars.
Right.
Okay.
So anywhere these scars are, and you could have like one, or you could have 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
And wherever they are, like, affect different parts of your body, like, you know,
Holy
wheelchairs, things like that, you know. So mine, like, affects my eyesight. Like, I have heat intolerance, so, like, this super hot light is is cooking me right
Should
now.
we
The
shut it
vitamin D
off?
light that we have for us.
I'm just gonna like collapse. No, it's good. I'm just
listen,
kidding.
man. Your positive energy on it, man, is awesome. You know, obviously, everybody out there who has MS, who's listening, if you know anybody, relatives, is, you know, follow his channel. You know, this
Yeah.
guy's very inspirational. He's got a positive mentality on it, and that's awesome, man. It's
Thank you.
you've always had that warrior drive mentality since I've known you. You know, so it's awesome to see you keep being optimistic, man. And,
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
you know, that's fucking great, man. Good
And,
shit.
and March is MS Awareness
Yeah, it
Month,
is.
right?
Yeah,
And
this
so,
is perfect
yeah.
time
So
to be
this
on the
is
show.
right at the end of the
Yeah.
month. We're
I
really-
knew that. That's why we had you
Oh,
on here.
yeah, that's perfect.
I don't know
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
about MS, but I
Yeah.
knew March was MS.
But you went to some high schools.
Yeah, I
Or-
went to Marlboro High School, and it was like one of those career day type things
Yeah.
where, you know, the kids, it was, you know, 9th grade to 12th. They could choose whatever, you know, person they wanted to listen to speak. And
Right.
you know, that guy making like fresh mozzarella down the down
mozzarella.
one wall. Yeah.
It's mozzarella, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. Fresh mozzarella. They had like cops, firefighters, all that stuff, and these kids come in my class, and I'm like, "You chose the MS guy?" I was like, "What? Who promoted me?" Like, what did they tell you? What did they tell you?
There. Step right up there.
I'm like, well, you don't say that to the kids.
Yeah.
Big Denny chat rooms. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like my tits. Yeah. Porno mags on a fucking bus ride.
You don't go like this to the kids in high school. No.
Porno room mags. Oh my God! But these kids were like little pricks, or what happened?
Nah, they were nice kids. I mean, the one kid I'm talking about MS, which the talk's not supposed to be about that. It's really like talk about MS real quick. You give them like the cliff notes,
and stuff.
Yeah, and then you kind of like tell them like how to deal with stress or like different things that affect you, things like that. And this kid just interrupts me. He's like, yeah, talk more about fighting. We don't care about this. And I'm like, all right, well, that makes sense.
They have no filter, kids,
nah.
man. They really
Yeah,
don't.
I wouldn't want to hear about MS when I was there.
Well, but still, they were high school kids?
Yeah.
I mean, they should have some fucking respect in high school. I mean, that's crazy.
Not with this Instagram and the rap music. No, they don't.
Not with this violent TV they're watching these days.
It's that MTV. It's that MTV girl. I
So
tell
rot
you.
your brain. It gives you MS, I tell
Some
you.
kid raises his hand and says, so do you have TikTok or like fucking...
I'm like, a clock? What is this TikTok? You know? What time is it? What?
It's insane. TikTok.
I just started, guys.
Hook. Remember in Hook?
Oh, yes.
Shmee.
Shmee, what about me? TikTok.
Toodles really did lose his marbles. Yeah,
Yo,
he lost them good.
Yo, I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna be Toodles one day. I already am Toodles. Like, that's me. That's my life. I'm
I saw
Toodles.
someone last week actually post a video about the movie Hook, and he's like, you ever think about the movie Hook and that Peter Pan is actually the fucking villain and Hook is the fucking savior, because Peter Pan wants to hang out with all these kids, and Hook's actually trying to fucking get rid of Peter Pan, and Peter Pan's like, no, just come with me, go to Never Never Land.
Yo,
and Hook's actually the one being like, no, like, we fucking gotta get rid of you.
He's like, Peter Pan, I thought it was pedophile Pan.
And like the way he breaks it down, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like,
dude,
Peter Pan's going to your fucking window and like telling the kids to go to Never Never Land.
Yeah.
And Hook's the one getting the kids to be like, no, get Peter Pan the fuck out of here.
Nah, I think this Captain Hook's like a serial killer.
I thought you were trying to kill kids. Yeah.
He was just trying to kill kids.
Let's not make him a hero here.
One's trying to touch
You
him.
could look at it another way, though.
You got
I don't know.
kid killer and a pedophile.
No, I think Shmee is our savior because one's trying to kill him, one's trying to fucking like touch him, and Shmee's just Shmee.
Fucking Shmee. What a
Shmee.
character.
Nah.
Yo, he was like stealing all the jewels and shit. Like,
Great Robin Williams movie.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
I always loved the line. You can fly, you can fight, you can.
you crow.
Dude.
You are the pan.
You hold the fan. He's like touching him.
Yeah, they're like pizza.
Oh, there you are.
There you are, Peter.
There you are, Peter. And
Dude.
he's like,
I love
he's
when
like,
they're
bang-a-rang.
I love when they're eating at the table and like then like Peter finally like is like using his imagination
Yeah.
and he like flicks like the red, white, like the red, blue, and yellow frosting.
It looks so good.
Dude,
That
I want to
looks
eat that
so
my whole
good.
life. If I could eat it right now, I would
It just
do
like plops on his face. I'm like, what is that? It just fucking looks great.
Yeah.
There's a guy on YouTube binging with Babish. He cooks all this food that's from TV and movies. He's a phenomenal chef.
Yeah.
He'll make it look exactly like it is, and he narrates it with this voice that he's got. It's incredible. I watched so many episodes with Joey.
Yeah.
He turned me on to it, and he makes the fucking fake food from Peter Pan. It is like I'm like
the whole spread.
dude, binging with
I need
Babish. YouTube.
That's
You're gonna
crazy.
fall down the wormhole, like the rabbit hole, and just like go. You're gonna watch like 30 episodes.
That's
In like,
fucking great.
I'm
I
like,
thought you were about to. I was like, are we about to watch this right
yo,
now?
you know what's funny? I'm like an old man. Who's got his like remote. I'm like, yeah, kids are here.
Dude, I Hook was on TV the other day, and I was like, Robin Williams movies. I think top 3 Robin Williams movies: Hook, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Patch Adams.
Oh yeah.
Those are like my top 3.
Patch Adams.
Mrs.
Oh,
Doubtfire.
I lose it at.
Wow.
I
I would
lose
say
it.
Aladdin.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Yeah, Aladdin's fucking
Aladdin.
epic. But like Patch, I don't know. Patch Adams just gets me every time. Like, it just fucking kills me every
What
time.
other Robin Williams movies are there? Wait,
It's like
I'm
a
trying
ton, right?
Oh
There's
god,
a ton, but like right now I can't like think of it.
Flubber.
It's Flubber. You ever see the guy that does the impressions of him?
Oh yeah, he kills
Dude,
it.
he's incredible.
He's nasty. He's so good. Yeah, Aladdin's up there.
Yeah.
That's like I forget that he was in that because
I never
He's
saw
a genie.
Patch Adams.
What?
Yeah. No.
That's when he's a doctor, right?
Yeah, he's got like a clown nose.
Yeah. Oh, it's a true story, man. Oh, God, if you want to have a good cry tonight, watch fucking Patch
yeah?
Adams.
All right.
it's a great movie.
Dude,
Great
I've been
fucking
staying
movie.
away from those kind of movies,
Yeah.
like the good cry.
I love it though. I fucking love letting out a good.
Did you
good
watch
cry.
that HBO series? It was filmed around here with Mark Ruffalo.
I know they did it at Seasons. One of the
They
episodes.
filmed the first episode actually is filmed at Seasons in Dutchess
In
Park.
Fish Hill? Right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So Mark Ruffalo plays twin brothers. One
Okay.
is like normal, but he's got his own fucking problems, alcohol, divorce. He's
Yeah.
like going through like issues and shit. And then his other brother's like a schizophrenic, overweight, but it's Mark Ruffalo playing the other role.
Yeah.
Got a fat suit on.
I don't know if he gained the weight or what he did. I'd be impressed if he did. But like they have them in like the same scene together. They
Yeah.
filmed all over Poughkeepsie. I remember when they were filming Poughkeepsie.
No shit.
They filmed at Seasons, like all over. I watched we
what
watched
a random place to film at.
Yeah.
we watched the.
I worked at Seasons.
Did you?
Yeah,
for
he did.
4 years.
Yeah.
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 My sister worked there.
Wait,
after
this is
me.
the place in like the Jerick's
The
parking
Jer-
lot.
yeah,
Yeah, in the
exactly.
parking lot. Yep.
Which is they just closed.
Right.
Yeah,
recently.
yeah, they did.
But yeah, he fucking this show. We watched the first episode. Denise was like, "I'm out." She couldn't even handle it. Like it's so
Emotional.
fucking depressing.
Really?
And I'm just like, I'm like, one of these nights when she goes to work,
Have a good
I'm gonna
cry.
talk about binging with Babish, right? I might cook one of his meals and fucking like binge this
Speaking
fucking
of
show.
Mark Ruffalo, I think it was him in this new Netflix movie, The Adam Project.
Woo!
Oh, I want to
Was
see
that
that.
him in that?
That's fucking light. It's
Dude,
hot.
That was a
Yeah.
good fucking movie.
Great
man.
movie. It's like
Great
time travel.
And I'm not like some of these Netflix movies. I'm like skeptical about, but like I saw Ryan Reynolds was in it, and I was like, this cast looks good. Jennifer Garner. I was like, let me
It
check
was
it
good.
out. That was a fucking great movie,
Dude, there was one moment, not going to spoil anything, at the closer to the end with
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo and
his-
Ryan Reynolds. There's a
Yeah,
scene
I know exactly what you're talking.
where
What are they doing?
I'm not
Oh,
going
don't
to
spoil it. I didn't
Yeah.
see it yet.
No, watch
so,
it.
yeah.
I
You would
know
love it.
the emotional part. he's
You would
talking
love it?
about.
Alright, yeah.
There's an emotional part,
Alright.
and I did that. I was like, Denise got up. She went to go smoke a cigarette. She
Hit
was like,
deep.
and I was like, uh-oh. I was like,
Promise
I was
myself
like,
I wasn't
uh-oh.
gonna cry.
Great fucking
Yo,
movie. though.
that's how I felt. I was like, I don't cry, I work out. I'm like, no, I don't work out.
Dude.
I cry.
Just the plot to that movie was like genius.
It was good.
Like,
It was
I'm all
good.
about time travel and shit. Not
It
gonna,
was
you know,
really good. No,
spoil
that
about what it's about, but fucking.
that was the movie of the week, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Great fucking movie. Great fucking movie.
Did you guys see the Batman?
No, you saw it.
You saw it? Is it good?
I saw it.
I
Yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah, it's good.
Mr. Pattinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson was a good Batman. Some people are like, it was better than the Dark Knight series. I don't fucking.
I'm
believe
gonna give you a dad joke right now.
that. Yeah. Let
Yes,
it
wait a
rip.
Dad.
Let it
Dad
rip.
joke of the week.
Let it rip.
They say that he's the worst vampire because it took him 12 years to turn into a bat. I stole that from my wife. She told
Are you
me
wearing
that
New
today.
Balances right now?
Dude, shout out to Rachel. That was-
My socks just got a little higher.
No, it was.
He's transforming.
dude, remind me about the dad jokes. I gotta send you guys a video after we're out of here. Fucking, I'll just show it to you. It's fucking amazing. It's incredible.
There's an Instagram I follow. This guy just does all dad jokes.
Dude, no, this is dad joke to the
Yeah.
extreme. I was crying watching this video. But
no,
so
it
the
was,
Batman.
It was good. I liked it. It was definitely a good. It was fucking long. It was definitely a long movie. But it was really good. I'm not gonna sit here and say it was fucking better than the Dark Knight series. But he was a good Batman.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it. The villain was good. It's the
Yeah.
Riddler. I can just
Yeah,
fucking
that's
spoil
not a
it.
spoiler.
But
It's not
the
commercial.
Riddler is fucking lights
Oh,
out.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Jim Carrey was
And
in
then the
it.
Joker comes back.
Oh, I saw
God.
that.
Jack Nicholson.
No, but like.
Oh, and Two-Face. Tommy Lee Jones was in it, right?
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
He's like, ah. Dude, Tommy Lee Jones is a fucking great actor, though.
Dude,
Yeah.
Batman
Forever.
Batman Forever was fucking great. That
Dude.
was the Jim. That one was good. I like that one.
I had a thing for Nicole Kidman
I
back
know
in the day.
you
You
did.
remember that?
Oh.
This kid used to hump his pillow.
I was like, Nicole Kidman. I'm like, yeah.
Dude,
I'm like, I love her.
Oh god, when she's like in the bed and like Batman comes to visit her and she's like in those silk sheets. Oh Jesus
Dude,
Christ!
it's like that and Jenny McCarthy. We
Yeah.
talked about it
Jenny
earlier.
McCarthy,
Oh.
I loved when I was, what were we, 10?
We were
Loved.
10.
Yeah,
We used to.
singled out.
We were talking about it earlier on the episode I forgot to fucking record, but we used to fucking go on the computer, the same one we chat roomed on, and we would fucking just search Jenny McCarthy pictures, and my sister came down, saw us like looking at it, went upstairs, told my mom. A couple days later, my mom was like, I need to talk to you. She's like, I heard you were on the computer looking at some pictures. I'm like, uh-oh. Because in my head, I'm like, yeah, we were. And she goes, I heard you were looking at that MTV girl. The fucking MTV girl. Like, I mean, yeah, she was.
At the
but,
time,
I mean,
probably the MTV girl.
Jenny McCarthy, come on, man.
Singled out was the
Speaking
shit.
of Jim Carrey, he used to bang her.
Yeah, he was dating her for a while.
He did
What?
her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was dating her for a while.
Him and Jenny, she's like a goofball.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Like-
she tried. Remember, she had her own show at
Yeah.
one point.
Oh, did she? I
And
don't
then-
remember
and
that.
then
It was
she
on
in
MTV,
that,
I think.
She was in that movie Basketball.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude, that movie's incredible.
She-
Those South Park guys are
her
insane.
and fucking Carmen Electra were like the top two.
Oh,
her,
yeah.
Carmen Electra, and Pam Anderson were like the '90s.
Well,
girls.
Carmen Electra replaced
She replaced her.
Pam.
Yeah.
She replaced Pam Anderson on Baywatch,
She replaced Jenny
replaced
McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy on Singled
on
Out.
Singled Out.
and
Yeah.
then she replaced them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the fuck?
Wait,
where
yeah.
is she now?
She replaced everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but
Why can't she replace me?
Yeah.
Oh, she was in Good Burger too.
Good
my-
fucking Good Burger. Holy shit.
Welcome to Good Burger, home to Good Burger. How can I take you out? Dude, remember Keenan and Kel?
Yeah.
Remember,
Coolio.
remember all that?
Dude, I heard that song on XM Fly on fucking Sirius the other day. It was like,
Come along and ride on us.
no, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor.
Gotta
Everybody
get up,
get down.
Dude, that song was epic. In like,
Julio was just the shit.
I mean, I think I was like 3rd grade. You were probably like 5th
Gangster's
grade.
Paradise.
yeah. Oh,
Dude.
God. Dude.
If I listen to Gangster's Paradise now, I'll still rap it as loud as I can.
If that comes on my shuffle when I'm working out, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, let's fucking go.
Get an extra rep or two on that one.
Fucking Coolio. He was
Okay.
one step above like Will Smith.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, we thought he was so hard.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
did he curse in his rhymes?
Woo! Dude, I can't get over that shit, man. But
Fucking
holy
Coolio.
shit.
That's
Dude, the
great.
fucking 90s, man. The
That was-
90s
yeah.
music, the 90s rap, the
was
rock,
best.
the pop, the movies, the playing outside without the fucking phones.
Everything about it.
There
is
was
just
no
the best.
Zoom. There was like you went to school because you went to fucking school.
Well, you
There
had
was-
to.
There was no like virus. There was nothing. Like we just went out,
It was just
played. It
go
was
out,
innocent.
have a good fucking time, and that's it.
It was great,
That's
dude.
it.
It was
I
great.
couldn't imagine trying to wear a mask as a kid.
I think about it
No
all the
way.
time. I'm like, what? What the fuck?
Dude,
When
I drive around. I'm a sales rep. I drive around Westchester, and I saw this one kid waiting for his bus with a mask on still, like even though you don't have to wear them now anymore,
Yeah.
and he's still wearing it. I'm like, oh,
Dude, when I talk to the kids
His mom
at
made
the
him
school,
do it.
I'm
Yeah.
like, have you guys ever had to deal with adversity or anything like
Yeah.
that? And I'm like, nobody raised their hands. I'm like, you literally just went through a global
they
pandemic.
don't even know
Yeah.
Like,
what to
that's not normal to wear a
Yeah.
mask. Like,
Yeah.
that's a very strange thing.
Yeah.
To go to school over the
because
internet.
at such a young age,
And they don't get it.
They're being drilled to wear that. It's like they don't even.
Oh my
scary
god.
shit, man.
I
Well,
mean-
I mean, at least in New York, that thing is they stomped
it's
it on the
toast.
ground
Yeah.
like they should have a long
For
time
now.
ago.
Yeah, for now.
You know, who
Until
knows?
the next fucking
You know.
I gotta get
alpha,
my remote
till the
control.
next alpha, beta, zeta, veta variant comes out.
But holy shit! But I mean, at least we got a second episode out of
Yeah,
it,
man. Listen,
and we had a blast. twice
Oh,
with
Thanks
AJ.
for coming
Yeah.
by twice. Thanks for sticking around, man. I know you're probably tired. Fucking guy with MS coming on, staying for 2 episodes with a light fucking blast in his.
What does it have to do with anything?
Hey, you don't look like you're
Oh, hey. This guy's probably This guy wants to get in bed.
This guy wants to go to bed.
Look at him.
You got a light fucking shining on you.
All
You got-
fucking MSy over here.
Yo,
How you doing over there? You handicapped? Like, relax, guy.
he's like, you need a chairlift to get down these stairs?
Do you want me to carry you down those stairs, guy?
I'd be like,
Do you need life alert? Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Meanwhile, I'm over here like playing with the mouse to make sure that the fucking thing is going to sleep. I'm like, hold on, AJ. I do this all the time. What's Price is... Oh,
remember
Price is right.
those top 10 dumb questions? Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch
AJ,
it.
do you know how to get home? Are you going to be okay?
I'm watching Price is Right over here. Hold on. Keep quiet, you young kids. You fucking MySpace Faceagrams. You Faceagrams, you.
Oh, shit.
But holy shit, this was fun. Twice.
Yeah,
It was
Ah,
fun.
yeah, it's good. I was glad.
Actually, I got 3 doses because you were an hour and a half late.
Yeah.
And him and I were like, hey, remember this time? Shut up. We'll see for the podcast.
I know, it's
the
hard.
podcast that I didn't fucking film. So I fucked up too. But we got it. We caught it. We captured it.
Yeah.
Is what it is, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Nah,
Yeah, man,
This was
it's good
a
having
great
you,
experience.
dude.
Good
Thank
to see you,
for having
man.
me.
Awesome. Follow his channel, Kicking MS ass on YouTube, and follow us on Spotify, Apple Music,
Apple, wherever you get your
YouTube.
podcasts.
Yeah, that's it, man. And we appreciate it.
We'll see you motherfuckers next week.
All right, man.
Episode 7. With AJ
Peace.
Mac.
They don't know the joke.